Morning everyone. Had a pretty chill morning. Just tied up the boat a bit. We've got to pack up the rib now, so I've got to drag it up on deck. It just fits in between. I want to get that lump on board and wish me luck. Just got her up on deck. As you can see, she fits just in between the railings. And well, I've deflated the little V-shaped rib bubble thing, and I'm just gonna let it dry out for a minute in the sun while I do the dishes. The wind's picked up too, as you can see, coming literally dead on to us at the minute. So we're probably going to make a tack to Portsmouth and then a tack to Bembridge and then a tack back to Hayling. Hopefully that'll get us. I don't know, at least the wind's good, and in about an hour's time the current will be going with us. I don't know if you can see that, but all those tiny little fish are swarming around the little bits of seaweed. That pool goes from like there to here, loads of them. Right, we finally got going. We're doing 4 to 5 knots again. I've got the head sail folded up a bit and full main, just folded up the outboard. Got a bit of mess from the anchor that I just pulled up. Another reason why I need to hurry up and make that bracket at the front to actually hold it on the front, so I don't have to clean it every single time. Yeah, that'll pump out and I'll just keep throwing water at it until it disappears. So the current is literally just switching as I'm speaking, so it should be pulling us more down that way. So we're just going to tack up the Solent back to Hayling Island. So we've already got what, maybe 6 tacks in there to get all the way up. But I mean, it'd be a pretty fun day. Perfect winds. What we got? Between 13 and 17ish. Sea's pretty flat as well, flatter than it was yesterday, which is good, and pretty bliss. So yeah, it's gonna be a chilled day on the water. And this sun hat looks stupid, but it's keeping the sunburn off of me. I've got the boat very well balanced, as you can see. I'm pointing directly where I need to be, not even touching the tiller. So we're going to get to this shoreline where it gets shallow. You can see yesterday's tacks and mess from the rubbish wind, and now we've got one straight line. We'll get to the shore over there where it gets shallow, and then we'll make a beeline for probably, where the wind's coming, we'll probably go to Ryde, which is that little village thing in town over there. You might even roll out the head sail a little bit more depending on these winds, but it's pretty bliss at the minute. This guy's trying to race me, and the sea state, oh, it's flat, it's hardly anything. Yesterday was worse and the winds were like rubbish, and the current literally switching as we speak. Still waiting for it. It's a little bit delayed, but it's going to come, and that's going to help too. We got some, we just had some big swell that just came past from the big container ship that went there. We're going up and down in the wake of the thing, and it's pretty fun. Bobbing along, 5 knots-ish, trying to point high. I had to tack because I didn't want to hit that one or get near it. So I tacked back across to Portsmouth. I'm going to go right up into the beach, see how close I can get, and then we might be able to tack out and then head straight to Bembridge and go past Ryde if we get far enough that way, which we should do, which would be pretty fun. So yeah, great day of sailing, bliss, flat water, perfect wind. So yeah, brilliant. Right, I'm going to film this next tack for you. You can see 8.7 meters underneath us. We're coming directly into the shore, and our next tack should bring us out pointing that way. 7.5 meters. See how close in we can get. 6.6 meters now. 6 meters beneath us. Still 5.6. Getting pretty close to shore. 5 meters beneath us. 4.8. 2.7. I think we'll call it about 3 maybe, because it rises quite sharply. 4 and 3. Right, going with full head sail this time round, because I think the wind's dropped a touch. Point, where are we going to point? Point about there maybe. Tug on that bit. There you go. I think we're just behind the lee of this little mound of, looks like I thought it's got chimneys coming out the top of it and a little gunnery area at the back. That'd be a good thing to explore. I don't know what it is, but probably another fort, and I think it's Portsmouth. I've made a couple more tacks, and we've got a while till the sun goes down. We're just cruising along. This is the front of Hayling Island now. Langstone Harbour entrance, Chichester Harbour entrance, and you can see we had a couple of tacks to squeeze on round, and we're doing about 5 knots, which is pretty good. The wind's picked back up again. It dropped off for a second when I was in the other side, the little channel thing, but it's picked up now, so it's good, and we're flying. So maybe in about an hour and a half we'll be anchoring up. So yeah, that's pretty good. And the tide's going up, so we'll be flying in as well. See what we do when we get to the bar, see if we can go over it or not. I'll have to see. Good job we got sonar. Right, made the last tack. Got to about 3 meters before I did it, and maybe, I don't know, 30-40 meters off the beach. So got pretty close, and then we'll just go up here. There's a red marker there. We can get round to the right of that. There is the main proper channel out there with the big marker, but we don't need to do that. We always cross in front of this one because it's so shallow. There's only a little bar there, any massive boats we've got to worry about. The one I've got to worry about is the one between there and the land, but even then I can probably go over that most times.
I learned a thing or two before I came on board. Now my graphic days are gone too.
Just made it back into, well, East Head. Low tide rising at the minute, so I've anchored in right at the deep spot. I've got to go first thing in the morning at high tide, so that's fine. It'll be pretty much high tide when I leave, so this is perfect here.